Yet another day. We are 6 days away from it being Halloween in this game. For me, it's still September. We're almost to Halloween. We'll be. We were worried that I was going to beat it before we get there, but I was like, probably not, especially since I didn't expect to take such quite a time away from playing the game because I've just been mentally all over the place playing whatever, some new games. I mean, this week was been very busy. Been a very, very busy week of just doing a lot of different things. On top of all the internet struggles, of course, the usual. That goes without saying. We're still having our grand old internet issue time. Will anything ever get fixed? Probably not. Ran pretty much an entire stream yesterday when I didn't stream. I just ran an offline pretty much like thing because I can stream to a server, not be online, just have to worry about entertaining or anything. It's good for, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours, which kind of was what happened when I was playing Dead Rising. And then it kind of started falling apart. Then it came back, then fell apart, and then just sporadic all through the night. So it's like, I don't know. It's just fucking weird all over. Some days I get like 10 minutes to an hour plus, and some days I can get 5 and up, and then it just will die. All right, that, having an inventory clearance, that was the other. That's all the way back there. Why are we here? No, go forward. Got Nookington's up. It's got a special, a deluxe washer. Oh boy. I'll put that in my basement with all my other weird equipment. No one moved in while I was. I know we had one person, Eunice, but nobody else, right? I think it's still all the same people. So I don't know what time John's gonna be on. So it'll probably be me fucking around this for just a little bit, and then I might go and do something else to kill time, or I don't know. I have a couple ideas of what I feel like doing. One pretty somewhat mindless. But we'll see what happens. I really don't know. We might be achievement hunting in a way, if I feel like it later. Not that I'm one to really go for achievements and things like that, but I'm like, you know what? Might do it for a little bit. Work on some stuff for Dead Rising. And by some stuff, I mean just one achievement that will take me a while. Because at least with the autosave function, I can just like leave the area. Once you go through a zone, it saves. So I don't have to waste time running all the way back to the security room to save when John shows up. So I should be able to just walk out, have it autosave, and I'm good to go until I want to continue the achievement later for that stuff, which is good. I think saving and things like that should still be allowed. I'm not sure if they put that in for the 7-day one that I have to eventually do. That one will be kind of a pain. I'll worry about that when I get there. Not at that achievement yet. Nothing really. I'm just running around. Still looking for fossils. I found one at least. At least there was one. always feel like I hear the wind noise, but that's just me going crazy after the other day. What is it, Harry? What's your opinion? So I want to ask you something. You know how I say lick me a lot? Does that make me sound too old? No way. I feel like lick me's the new thing all the young people are saying these days. Checked. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. I need it. I know. I saw that earlier today when I got up. I was like, they announced it. I was like, oh boy. There's a game that announced that Brandon's gonna really want. Another Yakuza / Like a Dragon game. Only found one, but I'm not exactly doing the best of job looking around. I've been kind of just sprinting around, zoning out a little. Hi, Eunice. My house layout feels stale. I really need something beige. Got it. If I see anything beige, I really don't know what is beige. But if I find something, sure. Now, the internet troubles. I think there's someone working on it, of course. I've been saying this the past few days. They've been having people work out there, but I don't, like I said, doubt it's doing anything that involves me. I think it's just, we're shit out of luck here with this internet stuff. Not clearly not giving a shit about it, but whatever. Yeah, not yet. Almost. It did for a little bit. I mean, I think there's still a guy out there today, but again, I don't even know if whatever he's working on will affect me, and even if it is, I don't think it's fixing the actual problem that is and my internet still. All right, I'll drink this with my beak. Huzzah! Strong and full-bodied. It's like I'm in some crazy dream. Thank you. We're just not allowed to have nice things. No internet allowed here. Such an unnecessarily fancy place for an island that we're like a little village place we are. I'll take your green candy, though. Mold. Ratings. I have a spotlight item. It's a deluxe washer. I will buy this, though. I'm going to take this telescope. God, 5,800 for a fucking telescope? Jesus Christ. I wanted to take this. I wanted this robo clock. how much is your deluxe washer? Expensive. You know, I'm buying it. Really, I'm still torn because I do want to get Dragon's Dogma 2 because I saw it was on sale on both PC and console and stuff, but I'm like, I get the feeling my system will not let me run it. I have that sneaking suspicion, you know, given what we just went through with Space Marines, I'm probably not going to be able to run it on my PC. At least not 60 frames. All right, forgot my visitor points. Hold on, I'm coming back in. Tom Nook, stop trying to kick me out. I like my visitor points. A whole whopping 3, please. Plus, it's hard to say because I'm like, I could easily get the game, launch it, and be like, oh, wow, it runs. And then I get to early town cities where they, even with the patches, they said it was pretty brutal. And I'm like, I'll get to them, and it'll be like, oh, this one's okay and manageable. And then we get to later places, and it'll just be ass. So I'm like, I'm better off just, even if it's not 60 FPS on console, like I said, I'm not picky about that. I really don't give a shit. It's more of, I just want it to not look blurry, is the reason why I want it on PC. There we go. Don't come. That's how I feel when my internet dies. I yell. But I know my PC will not run it. Robo clock. Actually, you know what? I'll put you over here. This is technically, this is my bed over here, but also not my bed, and that's up there is a bed, and this whole place is just weird. I'll put my telescope like kind of like right at this. I'll use my telescope. I'm gonna figure out what this is. Look through it. And then just jammed in this corner just because I have a deluxe washer. Turn it on and watch it spin. Perfect. Pretty much full on candy. I don't think I need any more. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I don't think I need to get any more candy. Well, so much. Ryan wants to be a pirate. Well, in February you can. For all for $10. Some point that will happen. All I remember though is, and I don't remember if it's for all of them, but at least I think 3 is fine. 1 should be okay because that one's more that original one, unless you got the new one. But the original one uh, should work. But I think 2 and off the record have issues with controllers that are not Xbox 360 controllers. There is a thing you can do to fix that. I just don't remember what, but you have to like have something run to make it emulate the controller. Like just trick it into thinking you're using a 360, or you can just use mouse and keyboard if you just feel like dealing with those controls. But the Dead Rising 2 and Off the Record were a weird batch of, you know, they just were like 360 controller, only thing that'd work. I don't know if that's changed, but I still run the program every time I have it. I just don't remember. I only have it because of John, as per usual. I'm like, couldn't figure this shit out. John will do it. Caustic soda. I don't remember if the original 2 is fine, but I know off the record, John and I always had issues with the controls, but I can't remember. There's, I think, a setting in the like options to be like this controller or the type of controller that just sometimes doesn't listen to you. But again, things could have changed since I've touched it. Trying to go to bed after playing with Brandon in the morning, and I'm just sitting there. I just hear caustic soda echoing throughout in the darkness. I mean, the DLCs for this the weird thing is I don't know about off the record. I think that was the one that had issues. I think the DLCs in off the record and 2 are supposed to give you bonuses. So like, one of the outfits let you have food constantly spawn when a frying pan's on a fire. One of them like lets you not get grabbed. I mean, they give you little bonuses to have you like harder time being grabbed and things like that, but you know, they're not a huge necessity. But I know there was like a weird problem where they weren't showing up in the closets, but I have no idea. I didn't care much for them because I like to wear whatever, and I didn't want to be bogged down by it, but I do have, I think, like 1 DLC for one of them because of John. John wanted to be the ninja, and I think I dressed up to be a, I think I was a chef. The barbecue grill guy, but I don't remember. Yeah, that doesn't. I mean, you might want to go into options, make sure. I think there might be a need to enable a controller, but even then, it might not work because it wants 360 controllers. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, all right. Bug jumped in water. Still working the Kappa outfit, I see. Yeah, I just didn't feel like changing. I was like, I'm just hopping on, do a little bit, and then we'll switch to something until I know John's around or whatever. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I could be mindlessly achievement working on Dead Rising, so we might just be listening to music and doing shit on that for a little bit, but till I get a confirmation for John, or I'll play something else until I know better. I don't have a time frame for him. And I also don't know what my internet will do today. Yeah, there's a program, and I don't remember what it is because I don't have the file. Like, I don't have it all set up. And usually John set it up for me in the past. It's not, like, difficult, I don't think. But, and it was, I don't know if it's still around because it was an old thing. And I don't think it's, I haven't updated it. But, and there's plenty of other versions of things out there to emulate controllers. But, you just need something to trick it into thinking you're using a 360 controller. And then you're good. This John's living his life. Plus, he's working, and who knows how long he works for because he's a mixture of a workaholic and a guy that doesn't really want to refuse certain things when it comes to people. So he's very busy. He has a hard time saying no to hanging out, which I don't blame because sometimes he says he wants time to himself, but then someone will be like, "Let's go drinking," and he feels bad. But I think also a bunch of his friends have certain issues that he's helping them with, so he just doesn't want to, like, be rude. So it's whatever. He has no obligation to have to be here if he don't want to, so I'm like, it's whatever. I just need a yes or a no from him. And then I can kind of figure it out. But to be honest, even if he tells me he's not going to be around, I don't exactly have a full-on plan because I don't know how long my internet's working for. I stopped coming up with an attempted plan the moment after May happened. After May hit and all the internet issues, like, really hit bad, I'm like, I gave up. Whatever the fuck I feel like doing. Even if it's not the most entertaining things in the world. Because I might just be doing whatever. All I know is he said yesterday he was busy, so he wasn't going to be on. And I was like, well, I could stream, but I was test streaming the entire day and it was fine. And then right around 10 something, it started crapping out. So if I even did stream, it would have had issues around 10, 11 at night. John was like, well, I won't be here today, but I'll be here tomorrow. I was like, okay, I'll see you on Friday then. But we'll see. Because I don't know if he gets out of work until like 4 or 5 o'clock anyway. And or at least he gets done with all his shit and he gets home at 5, 6 o'clock. Sometimes 7 or 8 if he's going out with a friend. 9 or 10 if he's drinking and he's getting a ride home. I've had horrible allergies the past, like, 3 days. My head's been killing me and my nose all stuffy. After I finished talking with Brandon stuff in the morning before I went to bed, I had my slight headache turned into a full-blown migraine, and I just felt like shit trying to go to sleep. I was like, this sucks. Can I have your horse mackerel? Want to buy it? How about 175? Sure, that's enough. I don't know how much it's usually worth, but I'll give it to you. Oh. I just want a memento of us or our friendship. Want to buy it? What? You want money for it? Like, yeah, I kind of have a debt to pay. Caustic soda. Yeah, I hate when that happens. Certain things just don't taste right. I burned my mouth the other day, so I'm like, everything just tastes fucking dry and shitty. It's like, I was like, ugh. Ugh. Like, ow. Nothing tastes right. And play Burnout Revenge for the PS2. I'm like looking at something. Jesus, it goes on forever. Yep. Trying to send a GIF and it just kept going. I was like, any time now. Pockets are full. I wasn't paying attention. I have a fossil, though. And a can. And a can. It's like no one cares about the can part. Let's go and sell. Sell the stuff. Yeah, best museum ever. All Joe Hendry. Everywhere. Away my shovel like an idiot. Do one more fishing batch. Then we'll pay a little bit of debt, move on. Yeah, I could have dropped the can. Unfortunately, I can't litter it back into the ocean, but I have a weird problem where I don't want to just drop it on the ground and then have to come back for it, but I'm like, I should just leave it on the ground. Leave it on the ground and clean it up after. Or if I have more letters in my pocket, I could just stuff it in one of the envelopes for the time being. It's just a black screen. Doing good so far. Like I said, I wish I remembered how that thing worked, because it wasn't too bad. I mean, if I managed to do it with John's instructions, it shouldn't have been too hard, because sometimes I can never follow his instructions, but I don't even know if he remembers or if the thing even exists anymore. I just still had the file and stuff, I think, on the computer, but I don't remember. I haven't touched it in a while. I only know I had it for off the record. But I don't know if it's still there after all the shit I went through to randomize that nightmare with John. I have to remember to fix that game too. I gotta like reinstall it because I don't want to play off the record and it just be broken to all hell again. Yeah, another can. You'll probably find something simple on YouTube. Every time it'll be like, this is what you have to do. It's like, Here's your fix. Launch a different game. Oh, well, thank you. That's a boot. Maybe I shouldn't have come back out here to do another round. Jesus Christ. Oh, you take away my fucking job title in 7 days. All right? That was my office. The Basic Bitch Solutions. My job place. Bitch Jobs is our game. I didn't really want that other fish, but at this point, I guess I shouldn't be too picky. I'm not getting good luck with fish at all. Set up something with 7 days at some point in the future with Zane, because he wanted to do like a two-person thing, but that's just because he's played that game with like a bunch of his brothers and friends and all that shit, and he's like, I wanted to do a smaller, less crazy one. Especially since the last time we did it, we had those fucking mods and it was hell. I was like, ugh. Wasn't too bad with the mods, other than John upping the difficulty, and then that just made everything impossible to kill when we did with the mods. And I'm like, I'll just be happy to play the regular game again. A lot of char. I'm all charged up. Yeah, oh, he wanted to do something like that, and I was like, well, we'll see what happens. No, you're fine with lamb chop. I don't have anything right now. What are you guys talking about? Hiya, watch out, Groot, trademark. Teddy, what in the world are you doing? Just doing some mental boxing exercises. I gotta stay focused like a laser. Didn't you say you wanted to see my awesome special move? Do it with me, Groot. Oh, that's your special move? Sweet. Okay, here I go. Hey-ya! Like that? Nice one. Like that, but even more intense. Eye on the prize. They're psychopaths. They need to go down. Get them off the island. What the fuck was that? Drugs. A lot of drugs. Can almost make some of the people in Dead Rising look sane. Everyone's crazy. Not looking forward to it. I'm like, partially, some reason of my, like, I had the same thing with I wanted to do in fucking Resident Evil Remake for the 4th one or whatever. But I just did not, like, the fucking professional mode thing was like a pain because of, like, getting the best rank or whatever is going to be a pain, so I never continued to try. to work towards that. But Dead Rising, I'm like, you know, there is a possibility I could actually get all those achievements. It's not. I'm not looking forward to like a few of them. I really did want to get all the RE4 remake achievements, but I was like, I would have to sit there and like really practice some of the stuff and get through it quicker and find best methods. And of course, because like to get the whatever the rank I need, I can't use like unlimited rockets and things like that. So I was like, I had to use normal, regular game stuff, not new game. I was like, I'm not that good at it, and I just didn't really have the time to want to do all that. And Rising, on the other hand, I can do a lot of that stuff because all I need to do is once I get the Mega Blaster, it'll be fine. But that part, it just takes so long. You know, they have the zoomies. Fish zoomies. Bonding stuff. Everyone's whistling and happy. All right, John said he'll be on at 7:30. All right, we'll see when that happens. It's 6 o'clock right now. 6:16. Bond with random thing, and we're good. I had a burger today, but of course, like as much as I really wanted it, couldn't taste it as well as I wanted to because I burnt my tongue, like I said the other day. I just ate it. I was like, this is good, but it could be better if my tongue didn't fucking have a spot that I don't really taste a whole lot. Oh, I bet this would be good on a regular basis. Yeah, they'd had a great time. Yeah, my nose already doesn't work right. But having a burnt tongue, it just makes it even worse. Like, you really can't tell what the hell's happening. You're like, what's in my mouth? They had just a fantastic time yesterday. Apparently getting a hit and run on you or something. I didn't pry into asking more information about it, but I was like, they needs to go to sleep. He needs his rest now. I don't come around for one day because I'm too busy taking a shower and cleaning. I couldn't distract him. Now, like, I can still taste food and everything just fine, even without it. Without the smell. It's just that if I already don't have a good sense of taste because of a burnt tongue or when I had, like, when I was sick, COVID, and all that stuff. I have no idea what the fuck. Like, I've always been a texture consistency person, so certain things I just don't like when I eat. But it's like, if I don't really taste it, I'm like, well, this is just food going into my body for the sake of eating and not enjoyment. What are the turnip prices? 105? Well, I don't have any. Go in here. What do we got in here? I don't want anything because I don't really want to keep stuff in my dresser with more clothes, even though I have plenty of room for it, but I just don't want to. The big bro mustache. I'm buying this not even to wear. I'm just buying this so I can put it upstairs with the other Mario stuff. He wasn't. I don't think he was joking, Shadow. Unfortunately. Zane doesn't make those kinds of jokes. He makes fucked up jokes, but not that fucked up. Unless the joke here is somebody ran by him and punched him in the shoulder and then ran away, then that's the joke, but I don't think it was that. Well, he's just making the joke in the fact that it's like I had a burnt tongue, but his was way more severe than what I had to go through. Zane's a fucked up individual. Let's go put this mustache on my second floor. The sentence. Run up here into this nightmare. About the same. Awful up here. Put this right here next to it. All right, there we go. We paid a little bit of debt. Did a little dance. Now we can quit and go do whatever for an hour until John's on. Or an hour and something. Probably be more. Who knows? All right, YouTube. Until the next one. Huzzah!